Hi, it's Manny Bagga with the Bagga team from Roller Page Ralta.
I'm Azra Bagga.
Welcome back to our monthly stat channel. Before we can go further up, I want to welcome Miss Azra Bagga. I know she missed a couple of last episodes. She did not show up on the stat, so hopefully she is recovering, coming back, and be strong. So you guys are entertained by Azra Bagga for this stat. So Azra Bagga, what do we have on the table?
Well, thank you so much. I'm glad to be back. First of all, I know everybody's always wondering what is happening with the market right now. Our prices are going up. Are they going to stabilize? Are they going to go down? What's happening? So just to let you guys know, the average price of a single family home right now is sitting at $511,000. So that's an increase of 1.5% since last month. And if you look at last year, April 2021, that's an increase of 11.5%. So in April of 2021, the average price of a single family home was sitting at $458,000, and right now it's $511,000. If you're looking at the average price of condos, they're sitting at $237,000, and that's a decrease of about 3% since last month. But if you compare it to April of 2021, that's an increase of 3.7%. Duplexes, on the other hand, are sitting at $409,000, which is comparable to an average single family home price of last year, and they've gone up the most of 5.2% since last month alone, and 17.8%, so almost 18% increase in duplexes since last year. So that's why it's showing that, duplexes are selling much faster. They are a little bit less expensive, and you can get the same amenities as a single family home. So, people are leaning a lot towards that, but single family is still on the rise.
Well, I just wanted to add up, and that was a good information. So all the audience are watching that, say, hey, look, that single family home went up, right, Azra? Then condos went a little bit down, and then the most expensive part, if you're looking at 17%, is duplex and row houses. The secret behind that is because the interest rate is rising up, and then the person's qualification is going down, but that bracket of the peoples are in high demand.
Right.
That's why the duplex row houses are in high demand. If you come onto my side, like in the inventory side, I'm going to explain to you, and then it's going to put up a whole picture together. So look at this slide. You have a total 6,468 listings available in the MLS system. And last year, when I look at it till now, so in year to date, we have 14,000 property came in a system. So January 1st till April 30th, there's a 14,000 properties came, which is 8.8% year to date up. So that's 8.8%. If you look at it month to month, which is last month to this month, we have 4,719 total listings came in the market, which is 11.9%. So it's still, the inventory is rising up, which is 11% or 12% inventory came in the market. That is a good. So now a lot of people are very speculating and asking themselves, oh God, my God, Manny, the prices are crashing down, more homes are not selling, which is not true. Look at the second slide. Last month, 2,919 property got sold, which is 10.9% less. People are shocking only see the numbers at 10.9% property got sold less, but that does not mean that we did not got sold 2,919 property. That's right. That is a record. Like, like in 20 years back, when average homes were selling like 1,000 properties, 1,100 or 15, average properties in Edmonton market was one time was only 1,500.
Right.
And now it's a 2,900, double. Still people think that, oh my God, 10.9% property went down. So yes, that is a scare, but I let all the audience who's watching this stat video be patient. Any stock, Azra, look, stock goes shoot up, it has to come down. The correction needs to be done.
Right.
Okay, and then it's going to come back again. So look at the sold side. The year to date, we have a 9,779 listing got sold, which is 2% still up. So this is the inventory, Azra, where we're seeing. Okay, so if I look at it right now on your world, when people are buying on the side, you already told me that the duplex and row houses are in demand. Anything you noticed lately, which is you can share with the audience that market went up and market went down? What is the reason in your eyes?
Definitely the reason is the increase in interest rates. So if your interest rate even goes up by 0.5%, so from let's say 3.5% to 4% or 3% to 3.5%, you're looking at an additional monthly payment of approximately $130 more a month that you're paying to the bank, which is not even going towards the principal of your property. It's just going in garbage towards interest payment. And so people always say, hey, you know, prices are going down or they're stable, let me wait a little bit before I purchase. But then I tell my clients, well, look at the other side. Fine, you're trying to save money on the price of a home, but on the other hand, you're paying an extra $130, $40 a month in interest. So you would be smarter off to pay a little bit extra to purchase your home. At least the money's going towards your equity rather than spending that on interest, which is, you know, it's going nowhere.
Wow, that definitely makes sense, Azra, because in interest rates is a direct correlation of the sales and direct correlation of your qualification, and it tells you why those certain properties are in high demand.
Right, and also what that does is it does decrease your purchasing power, right? So if the interest rate is higher, the bank is qualifying you based on the higher interest rate. So that means your purchase price approval is going to be less. So, you know, it's really important to see, you know, if you're looking to purchase a home around $500,000, you want to get it in with the lower interest rate so you're able to purchase that. Otherwise, if interest rate is going to be up, then your approval is going to go down to probably about $450,000.
Wow, it does definitely make it fully sense. But as I look at this another slide, I'm going to give you another valuable information. In last month, there's a most expensive single-family home sold for $5,150,000.
Wow.
Okay, last one. Why? The 5.150 can increase the average price of your single-family home. That is also affecting, okay? People need to understand if one home got sold for $5 million, your average price is going to go up. It's going to affect. Okay. Number two, condo market is the most expensive condo last month got sold $1 million.
In Edmonton.
In Edmonton, okay? And then duplex and row houses, $1,545,000. A duplex or row houses got sold. And total, if I put together, high rollers, 39 property got sold over $1 million in 1 month. And that's a record because all those records are making our pricing going up. We still think that, oh my God, we're so scared, market's gonna crashing down or so. Do you think the market is crashing, Alvin?
We've been doing this for 20 years now. We've seen the up and down roller coaster of real estate. What goes up must come down, but then it comes up again. So real estate is one thing that, in our opinion, I don't think it will ever go down. You'll see a little bit of a bump, like a pothole going through, but then again, it's gonna come up. And the biggest reason what is causing other than interest rate, the higher properties to be selling is all the people relocating from Toronto and Vancouver to Edmonton. So for them, our prices are, you know, very good to them, right? So they're buying virtually without even looking at properties. We do video calls, and you know, all relocations are sold that way. So to them, $1 million property is like, oh, this is, you know, this is pretty cheap, which is causing your neighbor's property and everybody else to say, hey, you know what? If I can sell this property for $1 million, then you know, why can I sell mine for that much, right? So that is also causing the prices to go up a little bit.
100%. That is absolutely right, Azra, because we think that we are still cheapest property or the place to buy all across Canada when comparing to Vancouver, Toronto, Ontario, or Montreal, any other market share. Our properties, I think if it's a $400,000, the same property you can buy from there is 1.2. That's a 3 times more. And that is 100% I agree with you. Also wanted to share a quick information to all the viewers for the stats, the days in the market. Look at this slide. So if you're looking at it, the last year, the average single family home days take 30 days. Now it's sitting at 23 days. Condos was last year, were sitting 54 days. Now it's sitting at 45 days. Duplex and row houses was last year, were sitting 35 and now it's sitting at 24 days. If I combined all those properties together, all residential, last year were 37 days, now it's sitting at 31 days. So Azra, it's still taking faster to sell the property. The average property selling in 31 days, it's lucky. Like 2 years back, you and me were sitting at close to 60 days, 65 days. People were still happy at the time. Am I right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Excellent. So this was a little bit of discussion all across. So Azra, if you can sum up this whole stat video for all the viewers, any advice you're going to share with them?
Yes, absolutely. Like I always say, get your pre-approval in place and always get a pre-approval letter from your mortgage specialist. The importance of a letter is it's going to tell you how much interest rate they're telling you. A lot of my clients come to me and say, hey, you know, my mortgage specialist said that, you know, don't worry about the mortgage. It shouldn't be an issue. Go out and look at a home. So I tell my clients, you know what, ask them, what is my interest rate? If you don't have it written down on your pre-approval sheet, they can give you the interest rate that's currently standing. So say today is 3.5%, you purchase a home or you find a property in about a month, at that time interest rate's gone up to 3.9%, the bank is gonna offer you the 3.9%, right? So if you have it in writing, you know what you're gonna be paying. So tell your mortgage specialist, please give me a letter so I know what my interest rate is. That's gonna include your purchase price, the amount of your down payment, and your interest rate. And also one more thing you want to keep in mind is usually most banks will hold that rate for you for a period of 120 days, which is about 4 months. And what that means is that your mortgage has to be funded by the end of the expiry of the pre-approval. So you have to take possession of your property by the end of the 4th month.
Well, that is 100% agree with you, Azra. As all the viewers that are watching, Bank of Canada, beginning of this year, announced that they're going to change the interest rate on 4 times. As they know, as you guys all know, it's already happened 2 times. One time they already happened in March. One time they already happened last month. In last 2, like I can say 4 months, it's increased over close to a 1% interest rate. So the people who are watching, my message to them, do not wait. If you are in a market to buy, don't think that market's gonna go down or it's gonna go anywhere. Get your pre-approval done and go on it. Otherwise, if the market's gonna go down, your interest rate's gonna go up. Your payment's gonna go on the same token now.
And yeah, for sure. And how much lower can a property go? It's not gonna, you know, from today till and 2 months, 3 months down the road, the prices are not gonna drop $50,000, right? So keep that in mind. Yeah, it may go up and down because of, you know, the weather is gonna impact things too. School being out is gonna impact things. People are on vacation, but take advantage of these slower times to say, hey, you know what, let me get into something. You have more variety to choose from.
Well, in the very end, nutshell, I wanted to sum up the stats. I just wanted to let you know that prices are not going down. Yes, the sales went down. The sales went down. That is the only one thing. Inventory are still coming in the market, same place. People are still buying, but yes, the people was buying on very high demand. That is a little bit shut down. That correction is not as only in Edmonton. You go look at Vancouver. Vancouver went 34%. Their sales went down. You look at Toronto. You look at Montreal. Because myself and Azra, we monitor every city. It doesn't matter Calgary or Winnipeg or Saskatoon or Montreal. Everywhere the sales went down. This correction was due. So that's what I can share the audience with you. So before we can go, Azra, if any message you want to give to the audience?
Just wanted to wish everybody happy Victoria Day. Long weekend is coming up. Weather is supposed to be amazing. So make sure to take the time out and spend time with your loved ones.
Well, thank you so much for watching. If you think that this monthly stat is valuable for you, or you may consider that video will be valuable for your friends or family, please share with them. Your comments are very valuable for us. So if you think that this video is really good, your thumbs up, your like, and before you go, subscribe is very important. So we can bring you the brand new video every month for you to giving you the excessive knowledge of what's happening in real estate market. So for the momentary, thank you so much. God bless you. Stay tuned. We'll bring you next week.